Have you ever felt it? That quiet, sinking voice that whispers, "You cannot do anything." It is a force, and it controls more of your life than you know. You see it in the hesitation before you speak up, in the dream you set aside because it felt too big, in the way you measure your own strength against the world's demands and find yourself wanting. It feels like a fact, a permanent condition. But what if that feeling is a lie? Today's question is, what do you do when that voice speaks? Consider a simple story. A bird once built a nest. Inside, it laid an egg, an eagle's egg. The chick hatched, pecked its way out, and emerged. Its mother was an eagle, whose realm was not below, but high above in the open skies. When it was time, the mother told the chick, "Look, I fly. You fly too." The chick flew up a little, then came back down. It tried again and managed a bit more. Then the little bird said, "How can I fly like you? I am small. Where is such strength in me?" The eagle replied, "If you want to fly, try. Don't say it's impossible. I fly, don't I? I am flying, and you are my child. Just try once. Don't say you shouldn't." How does the eagle teach? It simply watches. The chick feels within itself, one day I too should soar up high. It just watches. I will fly. I will descend. It just keeps watching. And one day it flew. Then for 2 days it flew. And it kept flying. After 8 days, it finally soared with absolute confidence. It had forgotten it couldn't fly. That doubt was gone. Even flying a little, it flew like an eagle in the open sky. At first, it feels like we don't have it in us. We think, no, but everything is possible. Consider the story of an ancient prince named Bhagirath. He set out to bring a sacred river down from the mountain peaks to the parched earth. People told him, "This is very difficult. It is impossible." Bhagirath replied, "That is why I am needed. It is difficult for you, not for me. Whatever is difficult, that is what a human being must do. I have come to this world to do just that." And he did. The river flowed. For thousands of years since, it has brought life. What was once thought impossible became the source of prosperity for an entire land. That is how you work. First, clear your mind of the question, what will happen to me? Whatever your age, that does not matter. What if you grow old? Can't you stand up? Can't you walk? You should enjoy it. I can stand. I can walk. I can take 2 steps. Enough. As long as you are alive, stay vibrant. Don't sit with a sad face, as though you were given nothing. People with nothing have built empires. Look at the boy who founded a legendary watch company. He was extremely poor. His mother could not feed him. She called him and said, "Son, I cannot feed you anymore. I am half starving myself. I want you to live fully. Go, build a good life, and become a great man." Saying this, she gave him half a loaf of dry bread as her final gift. The boy had no proper clothes, no shoes. With that half loaf, he walked out into the world. Yet, in his head, one thing was clear. My mother said I must become great. I have to become so great that I can feed thousands of people. He worked odd jobs. His character was extraordinary. Working hard, step by step, one day he built a watch from copper and brass. His wealth began to flow. His business grew. Thousands worked for him. And every single day, he remembered one thing. All this wealth belongs to my mother. What deep emotion. What a feeling. If he hadn't spoken those words, if he hadn't believed he had the strength within, that power would never have been expressed. A boy who couldn't survive on his own came to provide for thousands of families. How did he get that? By taking a simple flour and turning it into bread. by building an empire from a belief. This is not about physical strength or weakness. It is about how you use what you have been given. You have been given hands. What hands? Hands that can build greatness, a mind that can think, a heart that can love. If you use your heart, you become a parent. If you use your mind, you become a scientist. If you use your hands, you become one who acts with purpose. Life is meant for this. Why should age matter? Whether your hair turns white, whether you grow old, you should not stop thinking. If you are alive, you must live fully. The ancient teachers understood this. They had a vision, a prayer. May we see for 100 autumns. May we speak for 100 autumns. May we hear for 100 autumns. May we live for 100 autumns. And may we live without depending on anyone for 100 autumns. Not just any season, but the most pleasant time. The rains have stopped. The earth is lush and green. Water flows cleanly. The atmosphere is bright and clear. Birds sing. The scenery is at its absolute best. To live for 100 such seasons means to live a life full of beauty, clarity, and joy. We live for our weekends, a few days off. We call that a life. But true living means thriving through every season. Even if you lie on a bed of gold, if your spirit is broken, you cannot enjoy it. But if your spirit is alive, even on a simple bed, you feel like a king. Consider the great soul Vinoba Bhav, who walked across the country spreading wisdom. Once, during the freedom movement, his mother prepared a special meal for him on a day of celebration. He looked at the food and said, "I cannot eat this." His mother asked why. He replied, "If we cannot even make a simple chapati, how can we fight the British Empire? If you cannot master the small thing in front of you, how can you dream of changing the world?" No one should say, "I can't do it." You have to do it. You have to live fully, stand on your own feet, and build a meaningful life. This is Atma Theory. If this reflection stayed with you, consider joining us on this journey. Clear mind, meaningful life.